The new track from Liam Gallagher and John Squire, Just Another Rainbow, is here. Is it worthy of the hype? Just another rainbow. Let's find out. Hey everybody, it's Nick here with you. Welcome back to the Rock Squad channel. So here it is, the new track from the Brit rock supergroup featuring Liam Gallagher of Oasis and John Squire of the Stone Roses. Sorry, not a supergroup, a collaboration. So many people on social media have corrected me of that. Okay, it's not a supergroup, it's a collaboration, not a supergroup, collaboration. I got it. Anyways, Just Another Rainbow is the first track from the duo, the collaboration of John Squire and Liam Gallagher. It's been hyped for a couple of weeks now. All of us Brit rock fans, Oasis fans, Gallagher fans have really been looking forward to it. Is it worthy of the hype? Is it a good track? And the answer, at least for me, and this is totally to be expected, is yes. But to be honest, this track did not blow me away on the first 4 or 5 listens. When I listened to this track, I thought it was pretty standard fare for Liam Gallagher and John Squire, but it's a really strong track and a really great first single. There is an album on the way, right? I think I read that right. First off, Liam's voice sounds incredible on this track. Reminds me of old school Liam Gallagher vocals, like something from Be Here Now, you know, when he didn't quite have the clarity, like that clear voice like he did on Definitely Maybe and What's the Story, Morning Glory. His voice on Be Here Now had a really, really nice sneer to it. And that's something that he really hasn't had on his solo albums. His voice has been fairly clear and very sneerless on his solo albums. So it's nice to hear that old school Liam Gallagher vocal sound. There's also a lot of trippy backwards guitar on here, very Beatles-esque, very Revolver-esque in particular, which makes sense for both of these guys, for Liam Gallagher and John Squire. Obviously, they're both hugely influenced by the Beatles, but also there's obviously a huge Stone Roses influence on this track. The drums are also very Beatlesy, very Tomorrow Never Knows. It's the type of track that you could hear Ringo playing on. And we got to talk about the guitar riffs. John Squire, one of the best guitarists in all of British rock, has his time to shine on this song with a ripping solo, very melodic and very lengthy, which is very typical of John Squire solos. When you listen to the Stone Roses and the Seahorses album, he does this thing where the song plays for the first half and then there's a very long solo right in the middle before the song picks up in the end. But you know what? He sounds absolutely incredible. He still rips. He knows his way around a fretboard. Come on, it's John Squire. He's going to sound amazing. And there's also a lot of fuzzy, cool guitar tones on here, a lot of ear candy. I have to give it a good listen with my headphones, but it sounds like there's a lot of really cool stuff in here to listen to. I think I got to smoke a little bit of weed to listen to this song to really get the full effect. Just another rainbow. But overall, if I was going to compare it to any band, I'd say it sounds very Oasis. It reminds me of some of the later tracks from Don't Believe the Truth, songs like Keep the Dream Alive or A Bell Will Ring. It actually sounds like the kind of song that Gem or Andy Bell would write for Oasis. Very Beatles-esque, very Revolver-ish. It has that same kind of sound to it, and that's not a bad thing at all. Or you could even compare it to a song like Who Feels Love from Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. The overall backwards, trippy vibe of the song brings me back to those Standing on the Shoulder of Giants days. And it got me thinking, is this what Oasis would sound like if they got back together right now and recorded a song? Like, obviously Noel's influence would change things a bit with this track, but it does sound like something Oasis would do in the latter part of their career, something they put on Don't Believe the Truth or even Dig Out Your Soul. Overall, this song was not mind-blowing to me. Again, I got to give it a couple more listens, got to put on the headphones, got to smoke a little bit of weed. Just another rainbow. See what the effect is. I have a feeling that'll be very, very cool. It's not mind-blowing. It is a little bit derivative of other bands that these guys have been in, other bands that these guys have been influenced by, obviously Oasis, Stone Roses, a little bit of Beatles in there, which is to be expected. It's not reinventing the wheel, but this is the type of track that you would expect Liam Gallagher and John Squire to put together. Yeah, it's essentially exactly what you would expect a song from Liam Gallagher and John Squire to sound like. It's not a bad thing at all. I really dig this tune. I can see myself rocking out to it on the regular. Give it the car test, give it the weed test, and I think I'm going to continue to like this song as I peel away the layers of the onion and enjoy more things about listening to this track. I have a feeling I'm really going to dig it from here on out. But man, what a great way to kick off 2024. We got 2 new Noel Gallagher demos earlier this week. I did a review for those here on the channel. You can check those out. I'll link those up for you. So we got 2 new Noel Gallagher demos and then this new track from Liam Gallagher and John Squire. So it's a very good week to be an Oasis fan, a Gallagher fan, Stone Roses fan, just a Brit rock fan in general. So let me know what you thought of the track from Liam Gallagher and John Squire, Just Another Rainbow, in the comments below. Make sure to like this video if you love to rock out as much as we do. Make sure to subscribe to us here on the Rock Squad channel so you don't miss out on future videos, and make sure to follow us on social media on Instagram and TikTok at Rock Squad Pod. But this is a great track, a great week for Oasis fans, for Gallagher fans. So enjoy these tracks that we got from Liam and Noel and John Squire, and I'll see you guys again for another video here on the Rock Squad channel. But until then, rock on, everybody.